A short 2-minute animated movie that has made hundreds of millions of people cry. The square fell in love with the ball, but the orb doesn't love him. Her ideal partner is a round ball with no edges like her. Knowing ball's feelings, Cube chose to leave silently, in order to satisfy her. He chipped off his edges one by one, until he transformed himself into her favorite shape. He was so happy to find the ball. He thought she would accept him. However, by now, Orb's preferences had changed. She was tired of seeing the orb's lack of character and preferred the angularity of polygons. The orb realized this and left immediately. He began to remodel himself again, piece by piece. He chipped away at the curves on his body, and finally, he became a polygon with angles. He thought that this time the orb would definitely accept him, but her preference changed again. Without hesitation, the square went back, and then piece after piece flew out. He was always remorseless, transforming himself again and again. He thought he could always get into the heart of the orb, but every time he showed up with 1,000 holes in his heart, the orb would always have a reason to reject him. She liked the look of diamonds, so he turned them into diamonds for her. She liked polyhedra, so he turned into one for her. He became smaller and smaller. He got so small that the orb didn't care about him anymore. The orb said she still liked the squares. He went back to his own form immediately. He thought he'd finally won the ball's heart with his repeated efforts, but the orb trampled over his body and rolled to another square, and he was hurt so badly. The cube never imagined that he would try to make himself into what she liked, but she liked him for who he was in the beginning. The cube is just like those who chase after love in real life. When facing the one he likes, he's always chasing after her, catering to her likes and dislikes, gradually losing himself in the process of pleasing her over and over again, completely wore out his own characteristics, but in the end, he realizes that she just doesn't like you, and it has nothing to do with what you look like. When you're sharp-edged, she likes to be smooth. When you're smooth, she likes to be all things to all people. When you're all things to all people, she likes you to be angular. When you're angular, she hates you for being small. In the end, it's all about not loving. In front of someone who doesn't love you, your efforts are nothing but stubborn interruptions. Not only can't you wait for her pity, but you'll be bored by her. So don't change the way you are for someone who doesn't love you, because the beauty of love is to be able to meet the unique you in a sea of people.